S, like through my tongue and teeth like that. Like, well,
Dude, you're
go.
making me. I'm gonna have to cut out all this. This whole beginning
Oh,
part.
oh, here we go.
This is the cold open, baby. We're going straight at it, raw, baby.
Hey,
Okay.
Rolando, what are your thoughts on the intro?
Hey yo, it's me, Bolando.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Rolando. Thanks.
Rolando.
Sounded
Oh,
great.
dude,
Yeah, I
that's what I
completely
thought too.
agree.
That's what I thought too. Yeah, I
Yeah,
figured he
really.
would say that. Rondo's that type of guy to say stuff like
He
that.
just says stuff like that all the
He
time.
just
Funny
says
guy.
whatever he wants. Without
Really funny
thinking about the
guy.
repercussions.
Classic.
He's funny
Oh,
though.
was it?
Funny guy.
Did you take offense to it?
No, not necessarily, but I feel like some other people might. But
Just gotta play it safe.
you know, you
Um,
can't please everybody.
no, can't. Well,
So, why are you in prison this time
they
again?
transfer me to Gary's Mod jail, as you can
Mm,
see.
I see.
Yeah, I was
What?
caught not RPing in an RP server.
Flick on
You
a couple
know,
switches.
yeah, I
That'll
just
get to
wasn't
you.
RPing properly, so I'm in jail now. That's okay. You know, got out of Russian jail, straight to Gary's Mod jail. You know how it goes.
The usual.
Classic.
Yeah, it's crazy world, crazy times. Speaking of crazy times, a plane crash in fucking China.
Yeah,
It
let's
Damn,
go.
that's
Let's
isn't funny.
crazy.
It's
dive
not
right
funny,
into it.
but the
It's
video
not
is
funny.
the video's pretty
It-
funny.
Yeah.
Chris, Danny put the video in the podcast part of the Discord if you want to pull it up and take a watch for yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see.
So essentially, for the audience, while Chris
I
watches,
really like the way the guy in the video goes, no, 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 ayu, and the plane
Alright.
disappears.
Where's the pot? Oh.
Yeah, because
Hmm.
like Oliver's screaming. But the plane you just see goes straight down like a needle.
It goes
Like
fucking
it's
down.
not even like oh I'm crashing. It's oh I'm going straight.
I'm going to impact the ground at a 90-degree angle. Like it's there's no hope of saving that.
Holy shit! He literally just dropped straight down like a fucking missile.
Yeah, like he pointed the thing down and was like, "Here we go."
You
Oh
know
my
the
God.
first thing they're gonna do is like the pilot did something wrong. Dude, if the plane is going straight down,
Yeah, that's a big fuck up if
What
if
was
he
he
did
like?
that.
Was he
It's-
unconscious or what happened?
it's either A, he's suicidal, or B, the plane did something to force him into a nosedive.
But there's two guys flying the plane, right?
Well,
It's not just
Well,
one dude up
if
there. It's like I'm a
if
little
when
sleepy. I'm gonna just rest my eyes.
I mean like what they're supposed to do is like if one goes to the bathroom, a flight attendant will walk in,
Yeah,
to like
and they
so
barricade the thing.
yeah. But
Like,
like I'm
they
saying,
put the trolley in the way so you can't just fucking charge up there.
well yeah. But like the flight attendant sits up there and it's like, okay, do not dive this plane into the ground for like 5 minutes while the guy is pissing in that
I
thing.
don't care what's going on at home. I don't care how big of a whore your wife is. You are not gonna dive bomb this plane.
And there's always that like stereotype though that like the pilots from that part of the world are kind of subpar a little bit. You know what I mean? Because like
I'm sure at this rate they're probably fine, right?
China
Probably
is
just as good.
China's a lot better at it. If it was like one of the other ones, like what
If it
was
was
the
like
last one in
if it
like
was
an
Air
Indonesian flight?
Kazakhstan, if it was like Air Kazakhstan, I'd be like, yeah, I could see it. This guy probably didn't know what that button did. But I feel like Air China's probably got some level of
China's
you've
developed
guys
qualification.
been
enough
you've
to the
guys been to
point.
the China airports, right? Before?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I went to one.
How are
they're
is
dirty.
it how
The
are
one
the
I went to is
experiences there?
nice.
They're dirty.
Isn't it any different from just the regular U.S. airport?
They're actually a little bit nicer than the U.S. ones because the
It
U.S. ones
depends.
are all based around like the 50s, are when all of our
Yeah,
airports were
they're
built.
old.
Are you just straight up smoking in the middle of this? We could have children watching.
It's legal here.
It's legal, man. It's
Oh, is it weed?
And
I thought it was a cigarette. That's what it looked like.
oh yeah, it's weed. And
I was like,
It's
damn,
legal
Chris.
here.
I'm doing
Um,
my thing, chilling.
But
yeah,
yeah, they're all their airports are like 2000s essentially when they got like big
yeah. Some of them
money,
are pretty modern.
and then like ours are all from the 50s, so that's why we got like Midway, which is pretty much like run down, and then
Midway's
there's
a
like
joke. I've never been inside of Midway. It's like, why would I bother if I could go to O'Hare and
well,
go
I
to the same
O'Hare.
place minus the connection to
unless you're
O'Hare?
unless you're going to like like anywhere in the
You
Southwest.
guys,
If
you
you're
guys hear
going
about
farther
that
than
one
that, I
Yes,
really
guy?
don't.
like Southwest Airlines loves Midway, right?
Yeah,
They
that's
use the
like
shit out of
that's their
Midway.
bread and butter. They love that
Yeah.
one.
You guys heard of that one guy that like lived on an airport for like 20 years or whatever?
Isn't that like that
Is that the Tom Hanks
Tom Hanks
movie?
movie? Yeah.
Are you
Yeah,
talking about a
they
Tom
made a
Hanks
movie out of
movie?
guy.
Are
They
you
made a
talking
movie
about?
out of it, but he actually, it's real.
Is
I don't.
it
Like, it's
You
because
say?
like his
Did you say
passport,
20 years? Did you say
20
20?
years is a long
20.
ass
No, I
time.
think
It was like 90
either
days or something.
Yeah, because
no.
his
It
like
was
country
years.
ceased to exist.
Yeah,
No,
it's
his passport,
it's
like
basically like Ukraine right now.
it was something about like they wouldn't let him out because of his identification. It was like it was off or it was like invalid.
Mahran
And so
Mahran Karimi Nasseri.
You're butchering that fucking name.
that was very
Nah, that's
butchered.
how it's. Oh, he was an Iranian refugee who lived in the departure lounge of Terminal 1 in
Yeah, that guy.
LaGuardia.
That guy.
Oh no, De Gaulle. Yeah, De Gaulle in France, the Paris airport. Um,
Sounds like a plan.
August 1988 until July '06.
Yeah, see, dude, long ass time. They wouldn't
That's
even
18. Why? Why 18
wouldn't
years
let
in an
him
airport?
they wouldn't let him go
What?
home. They wouldn't let him go home.
You're staying right here.
You ain't leaving.
Yeah,
You
man, it's
can't even
fucking
leave this
wild.
terminal.
I thought they wanted him to get arrested so that they could like kick him out.
I don't even know
He
what
was
happened.
hospitalized.
At that point,
It's
why wouldn't
the
you just like
Wikipedia article is like early life, and it's about 2 sentences, and then life in Terminal 1, and it's this massive fucking thing. He was expelled from Iran for protests against the Shah, and after a long battle
against
involving
Jaw?
against Shah, he was a refugee status by the United Nations. This allegedly permitted residence in many European countries. However, that was disputed. Um, Having one British parent, he decided in '86 to settle in the UK, but on the way there in '88, his papers were lost when his briefcase was stolen. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Um, he mailed his documents to Brussels. That's like what some evidence shows is that he actually mailed them to Brussels while he was on a ferry to Britain or some shit and then lied about them being stolen. And then he boarded a plane for London, but was promptly returned to France when he failed to present a passport. So he got to the UK. He made it. Didn't have a passport, and they're like, "Go back."
Hope you like Terminal 1, buddy.
Yeah. And then the French were like, "We're not just gonna let you run around. Like, you can stay here. You can go back to Iran. Like, these are your choices." And he was like, "This terminal, like those benches look pretty good."
The
He
McDonald's
became
here?
he became
Mm-mm-mm.
famous for a little bit.
Mm-mm.
Like
Yeah,
he
didn't he
got
survive off ketchup and shit like that?
no from asking like other people there like coming in and out for food and shit.
Well, yeah, I
So
think he
his
eventually got a job there. Like he was working, right? According to
I
this,
he
the
was
Tom
initially
Hanks movie.
arrested. So when he got returned to France, he was arrested by the French people. And then they were, but then they released him as his entry to the airport was legal when he got to the airport the first time. He was legal,
Yeah.
so they were like, "You're cool to be in the airport."
It's
But
wild.
since he had lost all his paperwork, he had no country of origin to be returned to, so he just was like, "This airport is the last place you were legally a person, so this is where you're staying."
But apparently there was also like he had a choice to like go back home or whatever. Like they gave him like some opportunity to do it something and like to
So
finally go home and like he rejected it. He wanted to stay in the airport.
so we're on to the next sentence in the paragraph. A French human rights lawyer took the case up, and it went to French court, and it was ruled that he entered the country legally, but he could not exit the airport because he had no ID after he first got into the airport, and, like, sometimes you get off the plane, they ask for a passport and you give it to him. But then on his way to the UK from France, he fucking lost the passport or mailed it somewhere and then couldn't get from France to the UK. So they sent him back to the French airport, and that was the last place he had the passport, was entering the French airport, but he couldn't exit the French airport because he didn't have a passport. So they were like, he's cool to be in the airport, but he could not enter France because he doesn't have a passport. So
Like
he was in the
so
gray
dumb.
area of the airport. And
Honest.
then so the UN and Belgium were like, we'll give him new paperwork, but he has to show up in person.
And he can't leave because
So he can't do that because he can't get on a fucking plane or anything out of France.
He's fucked.
That's
what do you
so
even do at that
funny.
point?
Both France and Belgium offered Nasseri residency, but Nasseri refused to sign the papers. They listed him as being Iranian rather than British and did not show his preferred name, Sir Alfred Maharan.
Sir Alfred.
Sir Alfred.
Sir
His refusal to sign
Alfred.
the documents was much to the frustration of his lawyer. That's so
Yeah.
funny.
Sounds like a
So it
all
was his
around.
fault. It was his fault. I
Yeah, it was
mean,
basically his
entirely.
fault. Yeah.
And then the family came in after contacting him and were like, it seems like he's happy. Like, they literally were like, it seems like he's living the life he wanted.
In the airport. He's having a blast.
Yeah. They paid Nasseri $250,000 to have the rights to make a movie.
The Tom Hanks one.
But then they didn't even use his story. It was just inspiration because a guy was living in the airport.
Yeah. I feel like his story is a lot more
I
boring. He
want
was
to
there for
see
20
photos of his
years.
fucking spot. I want to see the photos of. I want to. Like, this dude must have had some kind of crazy setup to have Scalvin like, found shit throughout the airport and put it in his little spot. Oh, that photo's so small. He did have a bunch of shit. He had so much stuff.
He just came with like 10 suitcases. It's like, well,
I don't know where he got all this stuff. I'm gonna send you this. It's like one of the few good images. Unknown PNG coming in. It's a big one, I guess. There it is. Look at him.
Dude, what?
Look at all the shit he has. He's just got like random. It's like hard to identify anything he has. It's all like rolled up and stuffed and shit. He's got boxes and bags and carts.
What kind of chair is that? Is it like a
It's like a
like a
three-person kind of chair, it looks like, but it seems he has multiple carts for all his shit and just
wild dude?
drives around the airport.
This is insane.
Take up their offer of letting him move in, like, like, out of the airport. Yeah, he has a ton of stuff. 18 years in a fucking
18
airport?
years, dude. How does that? How? I would have killed myself, honestly.
Yeah, I would've fucking died.
Like, what do you do at an airport for 18 years? I mean, I don't know, man.
No, we were in Danny, we were in that fucking airport. Do you remember being in that airport? Yeah, where we ate ham sandwiches out of a fucking vending machine? Yeah. It was like, "Here, you can have this fucking piece of bread and, like, a cucumber." Like, that's what we ate. We wound up finding a vending machine with ham sandwiches, and it was all mayo. I ate it. I fucking ate it because I was starving. I remember we bought a bunch of Snickers from a vending machine too. It was brutal, like, it was bad. I remember we
Yeah,
walked around for, like, 30 minutes looking for food.
it's French, the French, right? French sandwiches.
Yeah,
So
you're
like,
used to, like, turkey, ham,
so
yeah,
like,
salami, roast beef, shit like that, and then some cheese and bread. Here's a llama sandwich, eat up. And you're like, "What?"
yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
I would like
fucking
to.
weird.
That sounds pretty good, actually. A llama sandwich.
What what
A
does
lamb
llama
sandwich.
taste like?
Oh wait, you said llama or lamb?
I said
Lamb.
llama. I
Yeah,
said
llama.
llama. Lamb would be good,
Yeah, lamb would be good. I never tried
but
llama. Be curious though. It'd be interesting.
what does llama taste like? Llama meat. After eating llama meat on several occasions, we have found the taste to be very similar to lean beef.
See, look at that. Must be a good source of
So maybe
protein.
it's like a venison type thing, like a deer. Because I'm
So
trying to
what's?
think of what animals a
I
llama is similar to.
I'm so stupid. I muted myself for like a minute or two here because Oliver came over
Yeah.
here screaming. Oh, that sucks.
Is that why I got to talk so much about
Llama.
You
llama
heard
meat? And
you heard me
we
though the
talked
whole
about
time. I'm
airport
saying
food.
I muted myself on the recording, which sucks.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Okay. Damn.
all right. Just dub it.
Just dub
Just
it.
dub it.
With Rolando's voice over.
I'm I
Rolando,
might I
dub
might
it.
have to chop it up and just skip to when you guys are talking. Avoid it.
What do you
Fine.
think,
Ruined it.
Rolando? What do you
Ruined
think
it.
of all this?
What
This.
do you think llama meat tastes
What do you
like?
think llama meat tastes like?
Rolando, take a look at this photo of a llama I found. Isn't it ugly?
I don't know, guys. I think she's kind
Yeah,
of
isn't
cute.
that photo
Really?
ugly?
You think that, Rolando? You
Wow.
think that llama's cute?
Yeah,
I don't know, guys.
I don't. I'm not. I don't judge. You
I don't
know.
know. All right, man.
I don't judge. You do you.
All right, so I'm all done talking about Airport Man. I think it sounds like he lived a horrible fucking life, and fuck that.
Yeah.
Um, and he acted like a complete idiot. For mailing his identification somewhere
Yeah, to
Yeah.
while he was
Brussels.
still traveling. Like, who does that?
That was all his fault. He's an idiot. Let's move on.
He's a dumb idiot, and he shouldn't have been played by Tom Hanks because he doesn't look anything like Tom Hanks.
Yeah,
Moving
And
on.
fuck
does
Tom
not.
Hanks.
What the fuck is this photo of Kansas City about?
Oh, I just wanted to show you guys the weather going on over there right now. Pretty,
Oof.
All right, it seems quite
Man,
bad.
pretty,
man,
pretty bad.
Yeah, seems
that does
bad.
not look good.
Uh,
Pop that in there.
okay, Kansas City is getting fucked on right now, and
Yeah,
so is Memphis, kind of. Fort Worth is skating right
it's
by.
almost over by us. It's pretty big over by the.
That's actually huge. Yeah, holy shit, for it to be from like south of Fort Worth almost to where we are right now.
It's fucking shit up in the Great Plains right now.
um, what were we talking about
Oh wait,
before?
we're talking
Wallace
about
and Gromit.
no wait. Before we were talking about sandwiches, this is kind of related. You know how I hate when Subway, when you get someone like Kara, who gets a bunch of stuff all on their sandwich, like mayo and the
Like
vinegar
how
and shit on there.
they got the bucket of sauces that they just squirt
Yeah,
all over.
yeah,
They fucking
and
spray
then
it.
and then they get the knife covered in it, and they might give it a lazy scrape, and then they cut your sandwich,
I
and then
thought
you
they
got.
had like a little water dipper or something.
They don't always use it.
It's disgusting. Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
they use
they.
everything with that knife, and they
I
I'm
think
sure
I've
they
been in the
wash it. I'm sure they only wash it like once a day.
I think I've been in the freezer of Subway before. Yeah.
Why?
I've been inside the like freezer of
How?
Subway to
How?
walk in. I think my buddy was
What?
working there and he was like, check this out. And we just walked back there. And the best there was like I was ordering a sandwich talking to him. He gave me my sandwich, he was like, hey, come check this out. And there's people in line behind me and he just fucking
It just walks
abandoned
in.
them. He was just like, I'll be back, don't worry. We're going to the fridge. We walk into the fucking fridge and it's the nastiest fucking place. Like there's just like piles of roast beef just sitting on shelves, like not even in packages, just sitting there.
Yeah,
Fuck.
that's why I don't like. I don't like Subway. I like
And like
the.
it wasn't that cold. I remember being in the fridge and being like, this isn't like particularly chilly.
That's why you get that really shitty meat, and then you go back home, eat your whole sandwich, and then
And
an
then you
hour
wonder why
later,
you feel like shit. Yeah.
yeah,
It was
rough.
I completely forgot about that. I've been in the back of a Subway.
Wow,
But he showed me the
congratulations.
boxes. He showed me like the boxes, all that. He was like, none of this shit's fresh. Like, because apparently they claim the cookies are fresh or something.
No, I
Like they make
doubtful.
them there. They make
Doubt it.
something there. I think they claim. And he was like, this shit. He just held the bags up like it's all right here. There isn't nothing.
They warm up the cookies there. That's what they do.
Yeah, they go in their stupid little like oven and they pull them out and they put them in this stupid little case. And they sit there and then dumbasses buy them and eat them and God.
Yeah, but I
It
just
was
hate that.
pretty good though. The
Okay.
the way he abandoned the other customers to show me the dirty fridge.
I
He's
hate
like,
that knife. That knife is gross.
yeah, because you
and it's
got
so and
Kara's
it's
goo on
such
it.
and it's such a thin knife.
It's yeah. It's
Gotta
like a.
cut bread
It's like a.
and meat and veggies. It's gotta be. It can't be a big knife. What do you want? Like him to pull out like a big cleaver and just
Yes.
swing it?
Yes,
Yes.
well, they should have that too.
God.
Apart from that knife, they shouldn't
I
be
don't.
able to. They shouldn't be able to use just that knife. I'm sure they have something else
I know
that
they
they
have
can
multiple
use.
knives, but they only use the one for sure.
Yeah, why wouldn't they just pull out a different knife? Like if
Yeah,
you know like how like the ice cream places, they have like the dip holes. They got the water buckets for all their scoopers.
yeah,
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they do that with the knives? Why don't they be like, this knife is literally covered in ranch and mayo. Put it in the water bucket, take a different one, and let the water diffuse the ranch and mayo.
right.
It's probably because they're just lazy and they don't want to clean it.
It's certainly that they're lazy. Or they're not getting paid enough to be like
They
Yeah.
to
don't care.
care. Like
It's
to
more.
give a
Yeah.
fuck.
When you get
Exactly.
like 10 people in a row, no tips because they're. It's not
Because
like
who tips at a Subway? Who does
exactly.
that?
Kara
It's
makes
like
me tip.
here's a fiver for you, Mr. Sandwich Man.
Yeah, Kara's like because of the pandemic, we've been tipping at Subways, and then like
Why?
it's because it's like
Bro, I
oh
don't I don't have fucking since the pandemic, I don't have fucking tip money for Subway, man. Like I'm not
Yeah, no,
walking around with like here's a 10 for you for making this sandwich that I'm gonna
yeah
eat and feel bad 30 minutes after eating.
yeah I don't mind tipping at Jersey
exactly.
Mike's though, because Jersey Mike's
Jersey Mike's.
those
Those
guys
are
are classy gentlemen,
dude,
honestly.
they're slicing the deli meat right there.
It's
Top of the
fresh.
class.
They should steal the thing, eat fresh, because it actually is
Cause
fresh.
that's actually fresh.
What even is Jersey Mike's tagline? Is it like
I don't know.
I
It's
don't
like
even know.
and a guy in a Jersey accent talking about a sandwich or
eat our
something?
fucking
Like
sandwiches.
eat a eat a fucking sandwiches, you fucking muley, you fuck.
Yep. I tell you what, the sandwiches, A1, top of the line.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that should be
That was a
the
pristine
slogan. And
accent, Chris. I loved
That
it.
was a phenomenal Jersey accent.
Rolando, what are your thoughts on on Jersey Mike sandwiches. That's an amazing.
Yeah.
Bravo. Love your
Uh,
thoughts.
Couldn't have said it better myself, to be quite honest.
agree to disagree.
All right, we got a little controversy. I don't know if Rolando's up for defending his point, though. He told me earlier he doesn't really want to have any debates tonight.
Why is he not in the debate mood?
No, he's just not. That's what he said. It
Don't
has
Uh,
debate
nothing to
me,
do with the
please.
fact that we have approximately 10 voice lines of him, and that's what we have to work with.
oh, not at all.
Not at all.
Because he's definitely right here, right,
He's
Rolando?
definitely here with us. Yeah, Rolando,
Yeah,
say something that wasn't pre-recorded.
please.
Hey, yo!
Yeah, see, guys.
Rolando, why is
See?
your mouth so cartoony and not normal?
and, and out of sync with the words coming out of it.
Man, shut your dumb ass up.
Guy's just out of it today.
Yeah, it's just one of those days. He's a
Yeah.
ventriloquist by trade.
Hey,
Actually, it's a hobby for him.
Mondays.
Yeah,
Mondays, am I right? We're recording this on a Monday, so
Let's
it is
clarify
Monday.
for the audience.
It's Monday at nighttime.
so you
I've been
can
in
you
this
can
prison
imagine.
cell. I've been in this prison cell for about 2 hours.
I've been in this
Mm.
cockpit for about 2 hours too.
Everyone's gone from the
I think
office.
I think
It's just
you're
me.
yeah, you're just working late. I
And
get
it's
it.
overtime. Got to put the
Yeah,
overtime hours in, man.
absolutely. Securing
Fact,
that bag.
securing the bag, man.
Bag
You
That's
on.
what
already
the
know.
kids say.
You
Um,
already know.
Did you want to talk about the Wallace and Gromit thing that we brought up?
I did actually. I really did. Why don't you do your intro to that you did earlier for me?
What did I even say? I said like
You were like,
I
you
would
remember the movie Chicken Run?
Chicken Run. Yeah, I was like
I love that movie and the game. The video game on the PS1 was
In a
a
the
game?
game.
banger.
There was a game for
Yeah,
Chicken Run. Hold on,
dude,
Chris,
that
pull that
was
up. Pull that up,
Yeah,
Chris.
we're
Send a
gonna.
link.
I gotta
that
fucking
game
see
was a
some
banger,
gameplay.
dude. It was
Chicken
so
Run
hard.
game.
It was so hard to fucking beat, dude. Though, but I
Dude,
loved it
that
so
was like a
much.
weird time. Like
It is.
those
It
some of those
is.
old PlayStation games, like
Hard
PS1
as
games,
shit.
they fucking like the playtesters must have either been really good at games or I was just a stupid idiot kid that didn't know how to play video games.
That too.
Because I always
It was
remember like
kind of
that
both.
Crash 1, I was like that shit was hard. I had a really hard time with that.
Guys, wait. The famous movie The Great Escape, Chicken Run, is based in World War II era. So so these
No
chickens are
shit.
not only experiencing
Are these chicken
us
Jews?
they're like I don't know. This is wait, hold on. Let me look this up. The Great wait. The game is a loose parody of a famous movie, The Great Escape. Oh, okay. So that's what's
Oh,
based on
I
World
think
War
I've
II.
seen that movie. I don't
That's
know.
what it is. I was like, I don't remember any World War II references other than that bomber that they go in at some point that they made out of like
I don't know. I
chicken
mean,
coop materials.
the chicken stalls are kind of prison camp style chicken
I also
stalls.
think they were getting fattened up and then slaughtered was the premise.
Well, look at how thick some of those chickens are. Some of those girl chickens are really big
Yeah.
chickens. You
So
know, they got
they
some
got a
fucking haunches.
Right.
dumpy on them.
Yeah, big time. Big time fucking chicken ass on that shit.
They actually really do.
What? What? Who made
Uh,
this shit? Cause it is the same people as Wallace and Gromit. Is it the
those
same
Yeah.
people.
people?
Those
I
Yeah,
people.
yeah,
Yeah.
know,
yeah.
but what
It's
about that
the
movie?
one guy.
Oh, Flushed Away.
Yeah, I
The
think that's
same.
him
The
too.
same.
Cause
Cuz
Same
I
people.
they're
watched the living shit out of that movie.
yeah, cuz Jack liked that one.
It
It's
was in our vehicle as children on the TVs. That shit would just stay on. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, and it like who was the big fat rat that moved in? Like that guy, stinky, dirty fat rat that came out of the toilets and lived there, or the frogs, the malicious frogs that worked for the bad frog, the toad, and wanted to kill everyone. What was that
Honestly,
Yeah.
about? Why did he want to flush
They were
everyone
like
away?
a big mafia frog
There's
gangs.
mafia frogs in charge of
Mafia fucking
apparently
frogs.
the sewer gate. Um, because the sewer gate was up and human beings had no control over the sewer gate, I guess, because the rats and other creatures that
It's a
were
whole.
in the sewer had made a society. They made a
It's literally
city.
a whole society. It's literally like a replica of New York City.
I don't think it's
In the
supposed to be New York. I
sewers.
think it's supposed to be underground London, like a
Is it?
replica. Yeah, because it's
Actually, that makes
Yeah,
British.
sense. Yeah, that makes
All the
sense. That makes
movies are
sense.
British.
Yeah.
I
Like
have a lot of questions about
I
it.
like
It
British
is
movies.
London. They got Big Ben, which
Yeah,
appears to be a washing machine. How that got in the sewers? I don't know. How these animals put it up there? I don't know. What about the TV screens with advertisements on them in the city? I'm
Alright.
gonna show you. I'm gonna
The
they
put
got
video
this in the
TVs.
thing.
They got TVs.
the flushed away game was good too.
There's a
I played that.
game for this again. This guy's
Yeah, of
like,
Oh, it was
course.
in the era when every movie had a
Every
game.
movie had a game, dude. It
Remember
was
the
actually
fucking remember the Over the Hedge game?
wait, is
that
there a
was
Wallace and
good.
Gromit
That
game?
banged.
No.
That Over the Hedge game was so good. The golf cart mini game, phenomenal. It's the only reason I played it.
There is a
Golf
Wallace
carts.
and Gromit game. Wait, Wallace and Gromit's
Dude.
Grand Adventure on Steam?
Is it
Oh my,
multiplayer? Give
oh
me
my, oh my God!
big
Very
Wallace
Whoa.
and Gromit
positive.
bash.
It's single
I
player.
have I have many a question about the urban landscape of Flushed Away. Because
What do you
if you look at some of the photos, it is a massively populated place.
Yeah, it is.
Like
Like,
$15.
how did they get away? Oh, what? I meant to copy that image, but it seems
I think there's
it just
multiple
posted a link.
games.
All right, ignore the link. Take a look at these two photos I just put of Flushed Away.
Yeah.
First of all, look at the Big Ben washing machine. Absolutely fucking ridiculous.
So many people.
But look at how many mice and creatures are
So, like humans just
alive.
God,
not
that is so small.
bother to
I know it's
not
really
just like
small.
They got a jukebox down there.
Dude, they got a fucking jukebox. They got multiple TVs. They got bendy TVs apparently. Um, I don't
they got
I
a
don't
whole
get it.
they got a whole boat commerce thing going. A whole
They have commerce.
they have commerce.
they don't build a city like this without some sort of economy. Like
Yeah.
they are an advanced civilization as far they're
They're
clearly as
they're
intelligent as
they're
human beings.
thriving. They're
Yeah.
clearly thriving. Look at me.
Yeah.
Look at how
They're
many people.
thriving.
Yeah.
Good
I
for
mean, there's
them.
babies there. Like there's clearly like they're reproducing and
Dude, wait, is that like a Calvin
Generations.
Klein rap model in the top picture?
Yeah,
Do you see
I'm
that?
sure.
You see that
they
next to
got
the
rat models. They got rat runway models
they
now.
have
Like
sexy rats.
they're sexy rats now.
Sexy rat.
Does that mean that they have like porn? So sexy like
There must be rat
porn
porn.
rats?
Rat porn, yeah.
Hold on, I
I'm
gotta look
sure.
this up, guys.
Hold up.
Hold
Jamie,
up.
pull that up. All right. I also would like to bring attention to the way that they have transportation.
Yeah,
They have
they're using those
these
fucking things
things that somehow got into the fucking sewer,
and still work.
and they're obviously battery operated because there's no cord. Um, how do they do any of this? How does any of it work? How is a
Obviously,
person, how is a man working on the sewer never stumbled down there and been like, there's a whole rat city. There's a city of rats in here.
well, I mean, they
Probably
got
there's probably
There's a
what
city of
probably
rats.
happens is that
There's rat porn right there.
either they catch them, the guys, there's like a whole security system here. They capture the human
They
and just
capture
get
the
rid of
human.
him,
Like,
they're like, we're gonna eat
or
this guy.
And then the sewer man at like the waste management company is like, we've lost 10 guys trying to go in this one
Don't
spot in the sewer.
This is like,
don't
Do
yeah,
go
this is
down
not
off
go
there.
there.
limits.
We've just
So,
This is just like Ratatouille, except in England.
no,
yeah.
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille
No,
makes
there.
sense
It's
because it
also
was
in England. It's in France.
I
it's
know.
in
I'm
France.
saying. I'm
But
saying that
Ratatouille
Ratatouille is
made
in
some
France, but
sense because
Ratatouille
like
made sense.
they didn't have a rat city.
yeah, they
It
did
was
in the attic. Remember
no,
that a mess hall
it
or
was
something
like
like
just
that.
a
Uh,
bunch of rats, like with like normal stuff you could find in a house. This
yeah,
is pushing it. They got a washing machine, Big Ben. They have enough resources to spare to make Big Ben out of a washing machine. Like
yeah,
that is the manpower and resources they just have laying around that aren't being used. Like there's an unemployment rate in this rat city. Like
Yo, I'm gonna look up on Twitch real quick. I want to see how many people are playing the Wallace and Gromit game from 2009. I might get in on this niche.
PS1, like PS1 movie games.
let's get a speed run going.
Uh, the game is a category on Twitch. 16 days ago, someone was playing it.
Whoa.
Interesting.
He's oh darn! I'm trying to tap. It's this one guy. One guy has been playing it. Shimus. I'm gonna steal Shimus's market for the Wallace
I
and
would.
Gromit.
I
Shout
would.
out.
I want all those Wallace and Gromit gamers.
What happened at the end of Flushed Away? Did he go back to the Rat City?
Yeah, he stayed down there. He was like, "Oh,
He
I
No,
can
he
stayed
have."
in the
stayed.
Rat City.
He
Okay.
they
Do you think
saved
he
it
used his
from they
higher
saved them
knowledge of
from
life?
flooding.
Yeah, because for some reason the big bad toad wanted to get rid of the city that made him.
Right.
I think
Because
it was
he had like,
because the
I think he
rats
had
were
like
mean to him.
tadpoles in prison too, or some shit. He had like
No,
weird
no, those
shit
were
going
just his
on.
children.
Yeah,
Remember,
where
he
was the
was he was
mommy,
he was
mommy
creepy.
frog?
Well, they're making the frogs gay, according to Alex Jones, so that could have been.
Yeah, maybe those were homo frogs.
Yeah,
Possibly.
Maybe, maybe.
could have just been like he was able to flip flop, become
Can they do
woman.
that?
Yeah, I know some frogs can.
I know we talked about sea turtles the last time
Yeah, but
and their
that was
ability
yeah, holding in
to
that sperm.
hold sperm, which I was listening to a podcast with like some dude who goes out and finds like animals thought to be extinct, and then he's like found it, and then he leaves and lets someone else deal with it.
Yeah,
Like,
is that the Joe
and he,
Rogan guy?
yeah, he was on Joe Rogan, and I was like, it just popped up on YouTube, and I was doing stuff, and I was like, yeah, I'll listen to it while I do shit.
Yeah, I
But
like
he
to
was
listen
like,
to that
"Yeah, we
guy.
found this turtle and took her to this island that was safe because she was surrounded by lava and on the verge of death. So we took her to a safer island, and
Jeez.
we were like, hopefully she's got some sperm in her and can just pop some eggs out." And he's like, "Wasn't the case. We're gonna have to make her or to find her some sperm and put it in." But that dude talked about like there's a group of killer whales that refuse to eat anything other than salmon, and they've overhunted the salmon, and now the killer whales are starving, and they're like
Yeah,
they've been dropping seals in the water near
eat
them, like,
this.
"Eat this," and they're like,
Jeez.
"This ain't salmon, no."
Well, I think the only issue is that like there's the two different groups, and the one's like seal, hell yeah. The other one's like seal, nah, nah.
Yeah, like, for some
And
reason, they're like, "That's
the
good
other
shit."
one,
The other one's like, "I only eat salmon.
I think they're I
I'd
think
rather starve to death than eat a seal."
I think the other one is thriving actually.
Yeah,
Like
the
those have
seal one the seal one has no issues.
yeah. So it's like the issue is that they're like, well, if we let these ones like go extinct, there's a good significant chunk of killer
Of
whales that are just
seals that are
done.
just, like and seals that are just gonna be running amok.
Well, they didn't eat the seals in the first place. It's just
I know, I think they gotta clean them up. Maybe they think the seals are dirty and stinky.
Probably.
Or they
That's
can't
how
see
they
they
them
don't
as
just
wash
pet
them.
maybe they see the seals as
They
pets,
should
like,
they
you would
should
never
like
eat a dog
they
because,
should
like, you see
spray with
dogs as
like
pets.
they should spray with like
salmon juice, salmon pussy juice all
salmon
over it.
cologne, salmon cologne.
They just take a salmon and rub it on the seal and then, like,
Yeah.
push it into the water.
Ooh,
And
this
now this
tastes
doesn't
good.
look like a salmon, but boy, does it taste like
Does
one.
it smell like it?
Maybe they can breed a certain
A
seal
seal that
with and get
appeared.
the. You know how they get like those fish to be bioluminescent? Do that, but
Yeah,
with tasting like salmon.
it's got salmon muscle, so it's got like salmon food in it. I don't know, like it's full of salmon
Can
instead
you
of
make a
seal.
seal taste like salmon? That's definitely what you're.
It's like when they breed like oranges and shit, they just like take one orange plant and the other and just stick them together, like cut it open and stick it in, and it becomes a new orange plant. It's like that, but with fish. They just take a salmon, cut it in half, and then take a seal and cut it in half and put the fish head on the seal. And then it's like this big
A
thing
mutated fucking seal.
with the salmon head. So it's really a salmon with a seal body, and it's like,
That
wow,
would
I'm
be
quite
insane.
big now.
That would be wild. And imagine just start reproducing.
And then the salmon genes take over the seal like an exoskeleton, and it becomes a salmon seal.
A new species.
And like you got fishermen out here fishing for salmon seals. It's like I got a big one, and it's a 50-pound seal that looks like a salmon.
Jesus.
I feel like they're a couple 100 pounds.
Salmon or seals?
Seals.
Oh,
Seals.
seals, yeah,
Not
probably not
salmon.
50. They're probably like several hundred pounds.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a baby one. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe they had to do it to a baby one so it would take.
Yeah. Have you seen all the stuff about Ukraine where it's like they're fighting over the nuclear power plants and they keep like bombing shit real close? It's like you guys know
Uh,
I
if
think I
you
did hear
bomb it,
about some artillery.
then it'll basically like release deadly amount of radiation to Europe.
Yeah, I don't live there. I don't care.
Well,
don't
I
care.
mean, there's a lot of fucking people in Europe.
Yeah,
There,
there is. Like that hot Italian girl. I'd hate for anything to happen to her.
Rip.
um,
This must, yeah.
yeah, hopefully they're not complete fucking morons about shelling nuclear power plants.
yeah, can you
I
just
don't know,
I can't
like
do
man.
shit about it.
just like only bomb the cities, please? Don't be
Yeah,
bombing like nuclear power
like
plants.
all right, Russia. I might have to get involved. I might have to step in.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
That is a step too far.
that's where I draw the line. You put me in prison once. I'm not afraid to go back.
Oh, did you see that one map? That map of like where Russia's like it's like this is where we nuke you essentially. If we
No,
had the
I did not see
the one
that.
I snapped it to you. I snapped it and I was like
When?
it was basically I think we can pull it up. Hold on, let me
Let me
oh,
pull it up.
let me pull it up.
Yeah, I
Russia
think
nuke map.
like Russia was like, if we were to want to nuke you,
Yeah, it's like
this is
this
where
one.
we do it.
It's
I
this one
said
with
if.
on
Yeah,
Reddit.
if for
If.
whatever reason we were feeling like we wanted to nuke you, it'd be right
Which, I
here.
mean, we won't. We're not going to. But,
Totally wouldn't.
I
Not our thing. Would
just
never do that. But it'd be
kind
right here.
it'd be right there.
Yeah.
what
Maybe there.
copy image shoot.
We'd use this nuke at this time at this place. Not saying we're gonna do that. We'd never do that. But this
Right.
is, how we would go about doing it.
So
Yeah.
essentially, I
If
was
Oh,
we
this
were
look.
to
was
go.
on us. I thought this
Yeah,
was about.
this is on us, and I was looking at it. I was
What's
like,
the black dots?
the black dots. I think. Hold on, you gotta
Are
like
the triangles the nukes?
triangles are the potential. Uh, hold
Are the
on.
black dots like U.S. nuclear plants or something?
No,
Like,
I got
So
I gotta look it
because
up
I know
again because
Illinois has quite a
the
few.
legend's in the corner. I can't read it though.
I
It's too
I gotta
small.
I gotta get. Yeah. Oh no, couldn't load this. Why not, dude? Why not?
State capital city target is a.
Oh, here it is. This one will probably pull up way better.
Oh,
Okay.
I got it.
Oh, I got it. Okay. So target in a 2,000 warhead scenario. So that's essentially if they have a little bit extra.
Yeah, if
Y-
they're dumping all of them.
Yeah. Okay. And the thing is that target in a 500 warhead scenario, that is probably like the minimum amount they would need to like hit
Yeah,
all the major things. And
we're
you see how
fucked
do
if
you see
that's the
how many
case.
they put over the Chicago like suburbs? They're like,
Yeah,
yeah,
for some
fuck
reason,
fuck these
fuck
people in
these guys.
particular. They were like, fuck you and everyone you live near. They dude, I
Bro, we gotta. They even fucking came after like Montana, like and the Dakotas. They're even like, we're not leaving you out of this, North Dakota. Like you're
Well,
not getting away with this.
there's like only one. Wait, where is this? Yeah, there's like one up there, but it's like mainly like the East Coast, obviously, that for obvious reasons,
I get big like New
and then
York is gone. They
and then the
basically
West
erased
Coast,
it.
and then there were like Texas a little bit, but Illinois, fuck them guys from Illinois, fuck
Dude, they
you.
erased New York. New York would be just gone, and so would Chicago. I mean, dude,
And
we'd be so
Florida.
fucked. I like
It
how
did,
in like a 2000 warhead scenario, they're like, in a little bit more on Chicago, just a little bit
Yeah.
more.
yeah, dude, it's like
Yeah.
what? And then they even spread them out when they get like so they're like all of Illinois is fucked. We're not like
Yeah. They even went for Springfield, which is like nothing that doesn't matter, but they're like,
yeah,
yeah,
dude,
we're getting
it that is
Springfield. We're
literally
getting
like
the state
they're
capital.
like fuck Lincoln. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Cuz he
Fuck
Yeah.
'em.
look at that shit. They're like, yeah, that thing is literally just like really old houses essentially. Springfield.
Yeah.
There's nothing going on there.
Why? I hate this.
You hate
It's not
looking
how
at
I would
this.
do it. It's not how I would do
This
it.
is not how I would do it in Civilization, but
No. I mean, I kind of get like some of these make sense
yeah.
because there's like military bases and shit like that. Like, I think that's why there's so many in Chicago because there's like airfields there,
Well, there's
Yeah.
a lot of
and
airports.
there's a naval
Boats.
base in
I think
Chicago.
that actually might be it. It might be because of airports.
Yeah, like like
Cause
military airports.
no, dude, I think this is literally like Rockford over at the one triangle over there.
Yeah,
The
one of those
Rockford
is Rockford.
Airport.
That one black dot is Rockford.
I mean,
But
just
it's
be
all
honest.
it's this is all hypothetical, right?
This is
Yeah, I
hypothetical.
thought this was
It's never
you
gonna
were
happen.
talking about where they would nuke Ukraine. I didn't think you were talking about us.
Yeah,
No,
me too. Me too.
this is us, dude. It literally they left us with like probably 20 in this small like 3 counties.
I think there's also a lot of nuclear like silos in the Midwest disguised as other like shit on farms.
Oh
I
yeah,
think I
for
read
sure, for
that
Uh,
sure.
somewhere. I don't know the validity, but whatever.
I
I
mean,
like how
wouldn't be
there's no
surprised.
guarantees on whatever state this is.
Although where is this? Where is this? If you can kind of go in between Boise, Salt Lake City, and Helena, there's a good chunk of you're not getting hit with nothing in that area.
Dude, it's whatever
Uh,
state Cheyenne's in. What state is Cheyenne?
Oh, what is that one?
The Russians seem to know our fucking map better than us. Goddamn.
No, when you're planning on nuking us,
I guess. If I ever meet the guy that made that map, I'm gonna punch him in the mouth. It's Wyoming.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We gotta move
imagine
to my Wyoming now.
did, if they were to do it, could they
Or
like would they just drop all the nukes at once? Or would
I
they go
think
like
you get a
one by
lot of them
one?
in very rapid. I don't think they'd be like, here's one, here's the next, here's the next. I think it'd be very quick succession of the nukes hitting.
I figured. I
I
mean,
like
we
how
got. I'm sure we
The
got a lot of. We got those counter missiles, right? That like
yeah,
shoots the
but
nuke
you
midair.
I want to
realize,
see what our map of Russia is. I want to see how big that thing is laid out.
yeah, I think oh god,
I
what is
I
it? They
like
have
how Alaska is
hypersonic missiles
conveniently
now.
left out of this.
What,
I'm
Canada?
sure we have hypersonic nukes too. I'm sure we got the
Yeah, I
same
know we
shit.
have the same one, but I know it is hard as fuck to stop them. The
Yeah, you
hypersonic
really
ones.
can't stop them. If it's gonna hit, it's gonna hit. Well, I guess at least we'd be dead for sure.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't have to be amongst the survivors trying to make a life out of whatever's left. I'd be for sure dead, at least.
Yeah,
Let me look up the Ukraine map, because
which is
honestly,
okay.
Yeah, I'd rather be for sure dead than like struggling for 2 years um, in some sort of wilderness, nuclear winter fucking place.
well, this shows the nuclear sites, but it doesn't show
Yeah,
like.
we'd be totally gonzo.
I'm moving to Montana.
Yeah, but you still got to go to like rural Montana, because you go to the city in Montana, they're like, "Fuck you," still.
Yeah, it's every city's gone. They like
yeah.
even forgettable cities like
I don't think they will nuke Ukraine just because of the fact that I think they want to use it. You know,
I
like that's
think they
right
want
next to
that
them.
land. Yeah, I think they want it.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, this is a list of potential like who publishes the US or where did this come from? Sources: Natural Resources Defense Council, FEMA, and Medicine and Global Survival.
So zombie apocalypse, we linking up? It's essentially nuclear
Yeah,
zombies.
I mean, you may as well count it nuclear zombies. Who knows? There might be zombies.
Let's be like World at War zombies
I think you'd have to get down south,
Yeah.
to avoid
somewhere where
the.
it's kind of where it's like green year round. Because dealing with the winter is like a whole nother
Dude,
fucking
fucking
factor.
Florida's getting destroyed.
Florida's yeah, Florida's like gonna be sunk. I think.
Miami's fucking gone.
Yeah, I think that
Miami.
even the like if you look at the South, they
Yeah, I
spread
like
out
how
the
they just
nukes.
Look how
came for
much.
Miami and
Yeah, they
Tampa.
just for no
They
reason
just
like
came for Miami and
Miami,
Tampa.
like everything.
Yeah,
Jeez.
otherwise they're just
I
doing
like
like
how they did a few.
capitals.
They guaranteed Orlando too. They were also like, yeah, we're
Yeah.
for sure
Ah,
going for Orlando.
damn it.
Fuck Disney World.
You
Fuck
see how
Disney
the
World.
black dots like in the top clusters? Why are they putting so
I don't know
many
why
right
they're so
there?
dense. I don't know why it's
Jeez.
so dense right there.
They're just
Is it
like we got.
because they want to blow up the fucking Yosemite like volcano?
Man,
Probably.
Because I think that's where that bitch is. They'd just be like, yeah, we're gonna make sure that
we
volcano
want
goes off.
everyone to die. They did like
Yeah,
a world
that
nuclear winter.
this would be pretty tough. They're getting Canada involved too. I'm sorry, but Canada's getting hit by some
Yeah,
of these black
you
dots.
see all the
Yeah,
black dots at the top?
this
Not
Canada's getting hit by some of those.
Oh yeah.
There's
Where's
like parts of
what
Texas
about
I think could be cool in.
what about fucking Hawaii?
I
oh
or
they
Alaska.
you guarantee Hawaii's one nuke, bro. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
even a
that's like one
question.
Why
nuke.
is just one
Yeah, just one.
handled?
Yeah.
Cause it's just an
Jeez.
island.
Alaska.
They probably would just
Yeah.
nuke it and forget about it.
Yeah, I don't think they just probably nuke the military base or whatever. The Pearl Harbor. Pearl Harbor cannot catch a break.
Pearl Harbor is in a pretty bad spot.
Yeah,
If this was
pretty
classic
pretty
ship on ship,
contested spot.
this was like pirate ships, Pearl Harbor not a bad spot. But this is airplanes, this is nuclear weapons.
These
Pearl
are
Harbor doesn't stand a
hypersonic
chance.
missiles, that can wipe out a city in a
Yeah.
second.
Yeah.
So I
I
think Pearl Harbor is in a tough spot
you see those
for
videos of them
survivability.
wheeling in the nukes to like Belarus? They're like, "Yeah, we're just going to put this right here.
Don't worry about this. Don't worry about it.
Don't
What
worry,
about? I
Poland.
mean,
Just
there's
mind
U.S.
your
nukes.
own
There's
business."
U.S. nukes in Poland, so it don't matter.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
sort of like, we'll get you. You want to pull up this silly little map and do this? We'll get you. I want to see the Russian version of this map.
I literally don't think there is a Russian version. So,
Come on. I want to see what would we hit?
I'm pulling it up.
Oh, this is declassified nuclear targets. It's pretty aggressive.
It literally, I'm seeing more of the ones against us because I feel like that's just our like predictions. I think it's harder to get because they're not gonna be like,
Here's
yeah,
a link to a map.
you got a link.
I'm putting it in right now. I
Hmm.
think this is Cold War era shit.
Damn.
Yeah, we were fully prepared to nuke the fuck out of Poland and Germany,
You think you're gonna have anything from Poland
including
and Germany?
Berlin.
Nah.
We were just fully prepared. I mean, the thing with Russia is a lot of space where nothing exists.
Well, I think that's kind of the same about the U.S. I mean, there's at you. you can find roads throughout the nowhere areas, but
I like how we
still,
just sort of tag team China in two with this map. We were like, if we're hitting Russia, we may as well hit all of them.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It also goes just right over North Korea and
Why
just
not?
continues.
I do like how there's certain countries that are omitted, but like they're gonna get fucked by this. Like Bulgaria is gonna get fucked by Greece. Like
Damn, you see Turkey just sitting there like they ain't gonna get hit
Turkey's
with a
sitting there like
waft.
enveloped. Yeah, with
They're
other
gonna get hit with a nuclear fart there. They're just right on top of that thing.
or how the rest of Europe wouldn't get fucked by how many are going down in Germany and Poland.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. All those nukes. Everyone
or
in
how
Europe.
Mongolia is like subtly surrounded by nukes, and that's
Yeah.
that. Like,
What?
we're even getting the little tiny islands in
Hmm?
Russia. Good
Hold on.
times.
I'll be right back.
How long have we been going at it right now?
I have no idea. You
I feel
think
like
you
it's
would survive a nuclear winter?
uh you know, probably not
Probably
now,
not. To be quite honest,
but I need
no.
to do if I start doing research and shit, yeah, I can probably
I think if
muster
you
up
were to start
something.
doing the research, you'd find even
Nothing.
more confidently that you would not survive. I think it'd be
Yeah,
like, no, yeah, I'm totally not gonna survive that.
yeah, pretty much.
I feel like the amount of like small inconveniences that could result in your death would
It's yeah.
just outweigh any chance of making it. Like any level of preparation. Like, oh, I cut my arm on this piece of metal and it's like a scrape. Time to
Yeah.
get tetanus and die. Like,
Time. Time to get tetanus and die.
like damn, I should have gotten like 3 more tetanus shots in my fucking hideout and they all expired. Like
Oh god.
there's I don't think there's much compelling evidence that you could survive a nuclear winter reliably.
Kara just jumped, and I was like, "What are you making that noise for?" A massive fucking spider crawled out of her like sock she threw on the floor.
My god.
The
It was
socks
like
she had
it was
on,
not. It was like she threw
like
it.
it was just crawling. It hitched a ride for the day.
No, it
What?
came from under the couch or some shit, and
Oh,
was on the sock. And I go over there. I'm like, I don't see the spider. She's like, it's in the fold of the sock. And
it's in the
she's like,
sock.
just smash it. And so I just take my shoe, smash it down. This fucking massive spider comes rolling out. I was like, what the fuck? And I just,
Like
you know,
Jesus.
still moving under its own power. Like I
yeah,
gotta
dude.
get out of this.
I hit him, and he just kept moving. That's how big he was. Like,
You
he
could
had
feel
some.
the shoe stop. Like
It
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 hit him, and like you could feel it rebound off of
It's not like one
God
of them
damn.
fucking daddy long legs. That thing was like a black widow looking fucking
like an
thing. You know,
angry spider. Like you could hear the
yeah,
crunch when he finally
thick.
smushed.
Jesus.
Thick as fuck.
Ugh, I
Yeah.
hate those.
I picked it up after I killed it and flushed it down the toilet. Get out of sight. Gone, please.
Chris and I were talking about Chris's likelihood in surviving a nuclear winter.
I feel like
I
Chris would
would
be
not.
the least likely.
We determined no.
Yeah.
There's no way.
I would say,
After
based on
further
our map, though,
discussions,
We
if
also
they,
determined
no.
that basically none of us would.
yeah, dude,
Like, no matter the preparation, the stupidest shit would get anyone dead.
I'm gonna be honest with you. My whole life, I was like, you know what? If Russia or China are gonna nuke anyone, they're just gonna hit Chicago, and I'm gonna roll out. You know, but that's not the case,
That's
obviously.
not the case, dude. You mean you'll get like the Amber Alert, like, hey, nukes are coming, and you'll be like, like, well,
That's where you just like sit with your
guess I'll go to
family.
the basement, but like,
You and your family just start playing Monopoly, and then ride out the clock at that point.
dude,
Dude, we
because I
should
feel
do
like
that.
they'd. What do you think? Like tops, like it'd be 10 minutes. They'd know. You know what I mean?
No, I think hypersonic ones, they'd be like, yeah, we're getting nuked, and with like you have a minute
But
before
I'm
it
saying
hits
like
you.
tops, like 10 minutes. We have a warning. Because I
Maybe
mean, Chicago, it's kind of like maybe we
they
only have
might
like five
they might
hypersonic
sense it.
ones.
They might get it. I think it's a little bit harder to hit Chicago with the hypersonic because it has to go so low and like cruise
Yeah,
under the radar.
we got mountains on either
There's
end of
there is a
us. We're in a
mountains on either
valley.
side, so
We're in a valley.
they
We're
have
like
to
we're good.
they have to arc them. I think they do have to do the big arc ones to hit us, and which we would know like 30 minutes beforehand. And it's like
Jesus.
everyone. If I had my little plane, it's like
Tough.
let's cruise on out of here, dude. I'm
All
going to
right.
Wisconsin where they ain't nuking anyone.
Yeah, you could go northern Wisconsin and be pretty safe,
Yeah,
actually.
Fuck it.
I'm going to Canada. Fuck them. Let them nuke everyone in the U.S. They
Dude,
can't. They
how
can't
fast does
stop
that
me.
plane go? Like, you're
I
like
could probably.
flying and you just see the thing like go slowly by. Like,
Well, the thing is,
find him now with that
Hi.
guy.
if I knew and I got
Say
everyone on the
bye.
plane
Say bye to
within,
the nuke.
let's just say 5 minutes, I got in and we're in, I would probably be like still within the radiation zone. So you're
Dude,
still,
honestly, I think
We'd have to wear
if people
hazmat
that were like
suits.
flying like small planes at the time of it would probably be like the best bet of not dying.
yeah,
Cause like if you're in like a big like jet, like an airline jet, cause it's like a nuke goes off is like the EMP and all that shit or whatever that follows it. The airline jet would crash to the fucking
yeah,
ground.
because there's so many
Like
electronics
there's
going
so many
on.
electronics controlling it, but like a small
Jeez.
plane that's like
I
carbureted
yeah.
would probably still run. Like you might
You-
not have your like instruments and everything, but you'd probably still be flying.
I the thing is, even with the little one, you lose everything. Let's just say the engine gets knocked out because it's all
It'll
like
glide.
wonky.
It'll still glide,
It'll
right?
you can glide it to the ground, but you
Um,
probably wouldn't want to. You'd probably be like, start the back up. You're just twisting
Come
that
on,
key,
bitch. Come on.
turn that fucking
Please.
gas.
You're pumping the choke or whatever. You're like, come on,
I,
baby.
I feel like in that scenario, I would like, because I can either glide, but if I don't like get the engine back up, I'm gonna get nuked. Essentially, I would dive the plane, get that prop
Yeah.
spinning a little
Get
bit.
that thing. Yeah, like trying to push start it basically. Like,
Yeah,
come on.
start back up.
If
you
you were in
got
a
that side.
helicopter,
I
you'd
got
be
the
dead
other
as
one.
fuck. If you were flying a helicopter and got hit by it, you'd just get
Yeah,
smoked.
you would
Like
just
that thing would
you
just
would just go roll back down like that.
Rip.
that'd be way scarier than a plane, I
Yeah.
think. Because you're just like stuck on the wall spinning.
Well, I think you do get a little bit of control. It's mostly like you just kind of go straight down at an uncomfortable speed.
Yeah, because they can like warp the rotors, so it tries to like rotate counter to the spin and everything, and like tries to
Yeah,
descend.
I
But at
think
the
you're
same
still
time, it's like
breaking your back at that speed that you're falling, but
I
you're
would just
gonna
jump
live.
on impact. Right
Yeah,
before
like
I
Mario.
would jump, yeah, and it would just everything around me would crumble, and I would
Your
just land
your jump would have to be at like yeah,
a
I'm
hundred
getting it.
miles an hour. Like I'd have
Yeah,
to jump vertically at 100
well,
miles.
it'd be more like 30 or some shit like that. You know, like you'd have to like get that
I would, all right. I'd bend
spring.
my knees. I'd bend my knees a little bit so they could absorb some of the bounce.
I think the best case scenario is bending your knees so your legs like break or some shit to absorb the
Yeah, like I
more
break
than
my
your back.
ankles rather than like femur or back.
Well, yeah, just like just so like you're sitting there squatting and all of a sudden your fucking like
You'd probably
legs
bust your
crunch up.
tailbone because you would just
Oh.
bonk. You'd just be like here and then fucking. What about hitting trees like in a helicopter, going straight
Mm.
down, aiming for trees to
I
like
think trees in a in a helicopter, if you're going straight down, you might be able to like go in between the trees a little bit easier. But if you lose your engine and you're like just above some trees, you're getting fucked up. You're hitting tree.
Oh no.
trees are pretty sturdy though. I
That's
mean,
why they don't put trees right right next to the airport.
well, maybe.
They have
I
trees
guess.
close by, and typically it's not like y'all forest. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I
Yeah.
had this, I had the one. It's on 47, but it's like 2 hours down 47, and it's like
Which way? Like, was like
towards
north or south?
south. Yeah,
Okay.
and it's like that airport there. They took out these trees, but it was like I would always come super close down to them. I would like, because you can like super close, like 100 something feet. You know, it
Yeah.
looks significant when you're over it, but when someone else is looking, it's like, man, that guy's real close to the treetops there.
Like compared to someone on the ground watching to you doing it,
Yeah,
it's a very different experience.
yeah.
I
But
get it.
they got rid
But
of them
at
trees,
least
but so you
trees
can
don't
cruise down.
grow like, 10 feet in a year. So it's like, I flew this place last year. The trees weren't there. And now there's trees. These trees just sprang up out of the ground. Yeah. They put a concrete wall in at this racetrack I've been to a couple times. There's like this weird new wall that you kind of have to go left around. 'Cause you come out of this little chicane thing and then you got to go left, and they put this wall in that used to not be there. For some reason, they decided to add a wall. Usually, the walls get moved away from the racetrack over time.
Right.
No, they added a new wall. And so
Why?
you'll like lean over to the left and there's a wall like coming right by you, and you're just like next to a wall like, "Yep, this is cool for sure." That
Just
that is one of those things where like, don't add walls to places that are already dangerous.
unless
Just
it's at the southern border, dangerous area,
Absolutely.
build some walls.
Dangerous wall.
do not enter.
But like,
Do
why
not pass.
why doesn't Jack go to the track with you anymore? He just doesn't like it.
Yeah, it seems like he just gets too stressed out about it.
Stressed out.
I mean, it's a stressful environment, a lot of shit going on.
You guys yell at him. It's like, fill me
Oh,
up already,
I have had words with him before because of
you
like stupid
idiot.
shit. Dude, no, we had a race and it was raining and not rain. It was like one of those days, where the weather was on and off. And so as the race time was coming up, we didn't know really what tires we were going to be on. So we had the rain tires on the bike and then like slicks on warmers ready to go on if by the time we were called up, if this track was basically dry. Because you can really only use rains if it's actively raining or there's like flooding. Otherwise, they burn up.
Yeah,
So it wound up we had to put the slicks on. So we had like 5 minutes to go, and the slicks get put on. We do the race, we come back, and then when we get the bikes back from Park Ferme, the fucking on my dad's bike, the brake caliper is fucking loose because we safety wire the
Nice.
bolts that go to the brakes, and both bolts were loose and being held in by the fucking safety wire. Whoever put that shit on did not tighten that bolt.
and did you
Because it
think
was
that
like
was
backed
Jack?
out, like it was wobbly. Oh, the whole team got a talking to. Like, this is what will result in someone's death. Do not fucking leave this loose.
Uh,
But there was incidents where like we needed like certain shit, like stickers that you have to have on, otherwise they won't let you out. Because we get like a tire allotment, like 8 tires in a weekend. And so you have to put a sticker on it with like a number and then dash whatever number tire that is. And if you don't have that, they won't let you out.
Like the
No
boat.
stickers were missing. Yeah, kind of. It's sort of like a serial number system, I guess, to keep an eye on like how many tires everyone has. Because it is like a fairness thing.
mm,
Because if you could buy 16 tires in a weekend, but some other dude can only get like four according to his budget, then you're gonna be better off than that guy. So yeah.
So Chris,
yeah.
So Rolando, you think you would survive a nuclear winter?
oh,
Yeah,
that's too
that's what I
bad,
thought.
Rolando.
That's
It's
what I
too
thought.
bad.
I
All
agree with
right.
him.
Yeah.
It's
Tough.
a
It's a really
blown
tough
no.
situation.
Big fat
Um,
no.
I think
what
if
were
it
you
was
gonna say to Chris?
I was gonna ask Chris if he had any, because last time I was like, Chris, make sure you at least have like one topic. I don't remember if Chris brought up anything.
Chris
Did he?
brought some shit
I
up. I
I
forget what he
brought shit.
brought up. He
I
brought
brought up
something up.
I brought out a lot of stuff
He brought
actually.
Oh, he
some
brought
weird
up.
shit up early on.
It
He
was the
brought up
fucking
airport guy.
airport guy. Yeah.
Yeah, Alfred, Sir Alfred,
Sir Alfred.
and
Yeah, he
Chicken
did.
Run and Flushed
No, you didn't
No,
bring up
we
Away.
Chicken
brought up
Run.
Chicken Run.
You brought
Okay,
up the
that was
game.
me.
I brought out the games because I played all the games basically.
I played the entire Chicken Run universe games.
The
Yeah.
cinematic Chicken Run universe.
Was Wallace and Gromit taking place in World War II? Or was that
I
modern
Uh,
believe
times?
so.
no, I think that was close though. That was like the '60s or some shit. Wallace and Gromit. What era?
I'm lying. History, Wallace and Gromit.
Uh,
Yeah, there's a whole ass.
is there like a? Oh God.
Oh, he used to make like it looks like children's books or something for it. This art's kind of cool looking.
1950s.
Gromit looks like a fucking killer though. Wait,
Jeez.
is Wallace the man or the dog?
Wallace is the man. Gromit is the
Okay.
dog. I'm a big fan of the Wallace and Gromit series.
It's
I
set
like
in
them.
1966. The Curse of the Were Rabbit.
Is that the only one? I thought there was two.
Well, that's when
Wallace
the
and
Curse of the
Gromit.
Were Rabbit is. I remember this movie, but I was telling Danny when he first brought it up before we started this that like this movie along with a few others are like did I really watch that or was that like a weird fever dream type thing? Like was it real?
It
Cuz it
was
doesn't seem real. Like
definitely was
Wait,
because I saw it.
there is two Wallace and Gromit movies, but
yeah,
one is 30 minutes only. Wait, and there's another
Hmm.
one. What is this one?
there's the feature length one of the Were Rabbit.
Yeah, the Were Rabbit is the one I think everyone knows. But there's
Yeah.
the one I think it might have been in the like back of the CD, like where you get like the extra shit, and like the
But I feel like there's more
yeah, look at
Wallace and Gromit media out there.
yeah, Wallace and Gromit the wrong trousers.
Like, I feel like there's more like there's no way it's that big of a thing without there being like a show or I don't know.
I think he just has like three things. Because there's like a close shave. What is that one? 30 minutes also. I think what happened is the Wallace and Gromit The Curse of the Were Rabbit was like the big smash hit of the Wallace and Gromit. And then in the back of the CD when you get like the extras, they give you the wrong trousers and they give you the close shave because they're
So
both
the
just like
series
30
consists
minutes.
of four short films and one feature length and has spawned numerous spin-offs and TV
Oh,
adaptations.
so there's more TV. I know
A
there are the
Grand Day
games.
Out was finished and made public in 1989.
I saw that. I thought that was that's another like 24
And The
minute
Wrong
movie.
Trousers was 93, A Close Shave 95, and The Were Rabbit was 05.
Big fan of his animation. You
Chicken
know, it's
I
Run
like my
2000.
favorite. I like the sheep.
I
yeah,
do like the sheep. I think the sheep are
Shaun the
pretty
Shaun the
Sheep.
cool.
sheep. Shaun the sheep. Yeah, he cool.
He cool man. It was sheep.
He a cool guy. Cool
He's
dude.
just a cool
Cool
sheep.
sheep.
He's
Cool sheep.
Chicken Roll is not bad
Would you
either.
bang that sheep, Rolando?
What?
Wow, okay.
Are you
Interesting.
sure?
I
You
really
sure
hope
about
my
that?
reactions are lining up properly.
Probably not.
Whatever gets put in.
Imagine if we just keep bringing up Rolando. I'm like, no, I'll just post it. Raw. No Rolando.
You better not. You better not. You better not do that to me. I
Oh,
have one more thing that I thought was funny.
let's
It's a
hear it.
video. It's a
Oh yeah,
short video.
Wallace
It's
and Gromit.
the magnificent arrest of Cecil George Edwards. It's in the Discord, just above Sir Alfred, just below the plane
Oh, that
crash.
one?
Yeah.
Wait, which one? Where is this?
The magnificent arrest of Cecil Edwards.
Well, let me refresh this because I don't Not see it. You put it in the podcast thing?
Yeah.
I'm just seeing
Um,
your.
it's right above Sir Alfred, right below your plane crash clip.
Oh, the red swipe
Yeah.
live leak. Well, hold on.
Is it Live Leak? Maybe. It
What
is
is
Live Leak.
this?
Bunch
of co-
A succulent Chinese meal?
A succulent Chinese meal.
Is this just like a drunk dude?
He's sober.
My lens penis?
This is the bloke who got me on the penis before.
The hell?
What the hell? This is such a wild. God, they're really twisting that guy's arm.
Oh, that's a nice headlock, sir. Oh,
Headlock, sir.
I see that you know your judo well. Good one.
What the fuck?
Democracy manifest.
My limp penis. Now get your
My limp penis. This guy's just like a. Is he? He's not drunk. You're saying he's just. This has got to be like a crazy person.
I don't know why he fucking talks like that, but I saw it late, like a week ago, like real late at night. I saw it. It just had me fucking dying. Like a succulent Chinese meal. He got interviewed after because it was like a wrongful arrest or whatever. He got interviewed and the dude was like, "Was the Chinese that succulent?" And he was like, "It was incredibly succulent." Like he actually just talks like that. It was incredibly succulent. I just thought that was so funny. I don't know if there's anything to discuss about it besides the fact that he
Who
talks like
is
a freak show.
But what is he? Cecil George
He's
Edwards.
just some guy that like got wrongfully like he
Arrested.
got misidentified and they arrested him thinking he was like this fraud, like credit card fraud dude.
Damn.
Yeah. And he's just a guy trying to enjoy a succulent Chinese meal, so
I don't blame him. They
I
are pretty succulent.
I
It's
totally
not wrong.
understand being upset about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally makes sense to me. It's totally fair. It's totally relatable to be arrested during a succulent Chinese meal.
Do you guys
I
still play
like how.
Halo?
No, I haven't touched that game in months.
Yeah, dude. I felt like they
Me
like
neither.
Apparently, there's
gave
a
it.
new season or some shit, and they got cat ears now on Halo.
Yeah, dude. I was like, I played Halo, and then I just haven't felt the like
The,
drive to
the
come back.
urge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's
The
like
urge.
they don't have Forge or anything. They're just
Yeah,
goodbye,
there's still
Chris.
no
Yeah,
Forge.
what's taking them so long to fucking get it out there?
They don't
Yeah,
have
it can't be
co-op either.
like
for
the campaign.
Yeah, they don't have like anything.
Why
It's
wouldn't they
exactly how they
release it with
released it.
co-op?
Because they don't want to push it back anymore. They're like
But
they want us to.
what's so hard about it? Like, it's just a networking issue, right? Wouldn't it just be a
I
networking issue? I don't
I
know.
think they
I don't
were.
know. I don't make games, but what the fuck?
You know how like
Alright, me
those
neither.
devs like to not listen to fans and try new things. That's basically the issue. You know how like
Yeah,
Battlefield.
the 343 assholes have been pretty
Yeah,
pretty big on that, and it has resulted in some
3
poor
bad
sales,
games.
I think. Yeah. I
You
mean,
know how like
the Halo multiplayer feels like Halo multiplayer, but it's kind of like
yeah
it gets really redundant, I think. Because
Yeah.
like the Forge let you make like weird mini games, like the ones where you like get chased in a fucking hallway
yeah
and like over obstacles and shit. Those are fun because it
because of
has
the
nothing to do with
suspense.
the core concepts of Halo. There's no real gunplay. It's just like running away in a tube.
Cowering.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know you can't win this fight, so you flee. Like
Yeah.
yeah, but
those
like
are fun.
the devs don't listen to fans. Like the Battlefield like got rid of operators and like did like some weird like
Yeah. No, they
not got rid of classes and
they
added
got rid
like
of the
add like a character type
Yeah,
system.
so they got rid of like how it used to be what? Like,
The medic,
you know, medic,
scout.
sniper, support, all that shit, and you would have like kind of different guns in there. They just made it like anyone can do it, and then there's like special operators, like named operators that you can play that have like special gadgets, but like anyone can be a medic or whatever with like
Yeah,
any
Huh.
loadout.
I don't know.
Because like the medic loadouts were totally different than like the assault loadout.
Yeah, they limited
And
your
and like
guns.
this, yeah, the scout loadout, like it was kind of balanced by what guns you could have, because like the snipers had like shit that made sense for snipers. Like you only had the bolt guns and maybe like shotguns, but like
No, I
the
think it was
special,
DMRs.
yeah, but like but you had like special equipment that would make sense for a sniper to have that you couldn't get as like a medic or whatever. But now it's just like pick whatever the fuck you want. And we also have these guys, that this broad that has a grappling hook. Like, okay. I think they went wrong by making it like operators
I
instead of like a class sort of thing.
feel like they just don't listen to fans, and they're just like, "This is what we want,"
This will
because
be
we think,
so cool. We think
yeah,
this will be so sick. And then the game's dead in 2 months.
yeah. Like they didn't design the single player to have co-op. They were like,
Is there oh,
the
in
single
Halo?
player,
Yeah.
it was designed to be one like single player the whole time, and so then they're like, oh, because there's no split screen, they haven't really been doing that. I think they're looking to add split
Yeah,
screen,
but
or
it's kind of like it's an open world Halo game.
yeah,
Why, like, is it so game breaking to have co-op? Like, so you can screw around, because
I
you can like
doubt
it's
it.
like a Fallout, not Fallout, like the Far Cry
yeah,
kind of like secure checkpoints stuff you can do,
yeah,
right?
yeah. I'm also
Why
sick and
couldn't you
tired
do
of
that
that.
with a buddy? I don't get it. I did see a sweet glitch where you can get an artillery gun right at the start of the
Yes,
game.
yes, I saw that. That's funny, but that's like something that the players found that was good.
Yeah,
Obviously, whenever
I
a
know. It
player
was
finds
like
something, it's awesome. But whenever the devs are like, "Yeah,
we
let's
did
make
that
it,
on purpose,
we
guys. I
designed that."
swear, we did that. You were
We meant
supposed to
to do
find
that.
that.
They don't have dual wielding either, and all the fun stuff.
Really?
Remember, I want to be able to absolutely slam
Yeah,
someone
I
with
want
two
dual wield
SMGs.
magnums or dual
Yeah.
wield needlers or whatever.
Yeah, what's up with that? That's like a
What's up with
core.
that?
What's a core thing of Halo?
The
I think
core
they
That's what
Halo
said
made it
thing
unique.
is the dual wielding.
we
Like you could
haven't
have a
had.
fucking energy sword and like a fucking big ass gun in one hand,
Yeah.
Yeah,
just running around.
they said we
Couldn't you
haven't
dual
had
wield
dual wielding
a
in
sword?
10 years.
I don't remember.
It's been 10 years since dual wielding was in a Halo game. That's how
Wow.
old we are.
Well, no one fucking played the multiplayer for the 343 ones. I didn't really play multiplayer Halo after Reach.
Yeah, dude, the 4 multiplayer, I remember they had like Call of Duty classes and everyone was like,
Yeah, isn't that where it started to slip pretty big time?
yeah, and plus you can sprint, you could like I think the charging
I
was in
don't
there
mind
too.
the adding. I thought Reach had sprinting, or was that like a
It
power up for the
it was a
suit?
power up. So
Yeah,
Mm.
everyone would normally like throughout the normal gameplay
fast
like
walk.
SWAT and Slayer, you would just be walking or like the
Yeah,
jog that you get.
yeah.
And I think I watch these videos on like why sprint kind of is bad for Halo is that they have to design the maps around sprint and they always suck ass at designing the maps.
Yeah.
Maybe they just suck ass at designing the maps. Maybe it's not
Well,
a
yeah,
sprint
cuz they
issue.
they
Maybe it's
can't
just they're bad at designing the maps.
they design them to be bigger so it feels like when you're running like oh what was it? It was like you're running twice as fast or something, so you have to design the maps twice as big and then like the same maps that were in the classic ones that felt big now feel super
Oh yeah,
tiny because you're
yeah.
you're flying through them at too
You can't
fast.
put in old maps because now you can sprint from one end to the other in under a minute.
Yeah.
Where
Basically.
before you would be stuck in the open for a period of time. Like that one from 3 that had like the really, it was all jumpy, like a lot of verticality, but it had a big open area in the middle.
Is that
and like if
Valhalla?
you jump, maybe I think so, because you would like very quickly die if you fell off.
I don't remember. Why don't I
Mm.
remember that
It
map?
was purpley. It was dark and
Oh,
purpley.
is that on the alien ship one?
Maybe.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know what it's called. I was bad at it. I
I
I
was
love
pretty
that
missed
bad
map.
at
the
that game.
I missed the Halo 3 when they added that DLC and you got like the snow map. That was pretty
Yeah, the
cool.
snow map was
Big
cool.
Oh
team
yeah.
battle snow map. Oh, that was nice. Those were the
And
days.
because that map was cool because it had very obvious choke points. Like they
Yeah.
knew what they were doing when they put certain areas in. They
Hmm.
were designed to slow you down
Yeah, the tanks
and
always
get into
blew each
fights.
other up at that same like arch around by the yeah.
They're always there.
And
You
then
could
so much
never get past
infantry
that.
right at like the doorway through the mountain, just everyone fighting, and then the vehicles would just go around, fight there, die, and do it again.
Capture the flag was impossible on that
Insane.
map. You'd always run into
Literally.
someone at that spot.
And then what was that other map they added? The fucking nighttime desert one
Oh,
with the huge like underground or whatever. Like it had a
yeah,
huge open area
Sandbox. That was
underground.
Sandbox.
Yeah,
I like that one
that one was
because
pretty good. That one
because
was
it
good for the Forge maps.
yeah, those ones it's like they had not just the underneath part, but they had like the space part where you could go in the skybox
Yeah, it
and
was like
design
this
with nothing
huge
around.
rectangle. Like
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then you
yeah,
would
you could
That
die
go
was
if you
super
fell
cool.
high up.
down, and then your body would fall to the main map, and people if they're on some other part of the game where they went through a teleporter and went back down, they'd see your body fall and
Just
splatter.
fucking banging. They don't make them like they used to. All right,
No,
They just
they
they
just
don't.
really
don't.
don't.
They just don't.
They don't get it.
They don't get it. I'll pay $60 for a game if it's fun.
Yeah.
I don't know
I
how many
don't
hours I
mind.
have on Halo, but I don't think it's many.
I think it's
Of a lot.
I probably have like 20 hours maybe.
And I won't do it competitively. Like I don't
No.
get the point of like
Slayer
ranked
and shit.
Halo.
No
Fucking
way.
ranked Halo. Like
No, I understand that. I kind of get into the ranked a little bit, but when the system they have right now, I don't know if you know, but if you go up against bots, slaughter the bots, they'll put you in higher level ranks
really.
matches. Yeah.
Because you beat the bots.
Yeah. And
Oh.
it is so stupid. It's like, why would you do that? Because like I think the guy who was explaining it was like, we should go from like to a Halo 2 system where it's like you have to grind through every single level. Like you have to start at
Yeah.
1, you have to go through 2, and then go all the way up to like 40, and 40 is the max or something.
Yeah. Instead of like the math they do for how many
Yeah.
kills and deaths and whatever you did to
Yeah.
rank you.
And then
The
no one would smurf their Halo account, you
yeah,
know, because
because you just have to fucking grind back
cause you
up.
yeah you have to go
Yeah.
through all of them. You might as well just keep
Yeah, but
going
what's
up.
even the? I guess you would naturally get better at the game as you leveled up, but like I don't know, because like I guess Siege is like sort of the benchmark for like ranked play gameplay along with like Overwatch or whatever. You know,
It's
like
not
they
bad.
really, yeah, their rank systems are like decent, right? I don't fucking know.
Well,
All
Could
I
be
know is
better.
getting ranked in Siege was annoying. I never did it. There's no like who fucking why bother playing the fucking ranked matches? I didn't
I,
get it.
Uh-huh.
I didn't like that Joe and
They
Rolando,
took it so
they took it
seriously.
so seriously that like we
They
couldn't
still
just
take it
play. We
seriously.
Yeah,
can't
they
just
still.
play the
I think
game.
Rolando takes it less seriously now, but like, right, Rolando?
Yeah. Joe still takes it.
But like,
Joe still takes it seriously, I'm sure.
Joe still takes it too seriously, and I'm like, I just
yeah,
if
it's a
I
fucking video game where you have a fucking grappling hook to go up a building.
yeah,
Like,
dude, there's like
I got little cars I drive around.
You're
Like,
playing an anime girl.
I'm sorry I haven't played in
you're
like
literally
5
playing a porn
years.
girl that people make porn of. Like,
Yeah.
Like
it ain't that serious.
they changed every single map. I'm sorry I don't know all the
Yeah.
new callouts, you know.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, he would get so mad when you'd be like, I don't know what that means. You'd be
Dude,
like, bro, he's in fucking like sunroom B, yellow stairs. You'd be like, I don't know what you're talking
you're
about.
like
Is he to my left or my right?
And then
Like,
when you die, you're like, he's over there. He's like, what does
yeah,
that mean? What does it
like
mean?
Um, North side.
Good
Half the
design.
time when he would tweak out like that, I would try and say
Oh, we just lost
it was
Zach.
north side, you know? Did I
Wait, what
tweak
happened?
out?
Yeah, you just lagged out, and me and Chris were just like looking around.
Oh,
Oh, what?
am I
Really?
fine
Yeah,
now?
yeah, you're fine now. I don't know what
When did I
happened.
cut out?
Damn.
You,
How
just
far into my tail did I get?
go back like 10 seconds when you said something about when Joe
So
would
when
start
Joe would
tweaking
like
out.
tweak out and I'd be dead and trying to explain where the dude was, I would just lie and be like, "Yeah, he was on the north side peeking through a window." He totally wasn't. Like he totally was, but I was like,
Was.
"That's I would just say the only call out I knew. I was like, "Oh, he was north stairs."
Yeah, I
And
appreciate.
he absolutely was not north stairs.
And then you'd skip through the
Yeah,
ending,
go to
like
the
the kill
cameras.
cam. You would skip through the kill cam and be like, "Why didn't you watch the kill cam?" So I know. It's like, bro, I want to get on the cam so I can go on my
Cuz
phone and just
yeah, because
look
they
through the
didn't really
memes.
care. Like I was gonna loudly listen to videos over the mic.
Yeah, that's the thing I like about Tarkov, though. If I die, you get no more information from me. I'm out of the game. You can either
Yeah.
hide my stuff that's insured, or you can take it. I really wouldn't see.
No, the nice thing about Tarkov is when one of us die, it's usually like I just watched Danny get fucking popped in the head. I'm on his body right now taking his shit. It's
Yeah,
not even like it's
those.
not like, oh, I died over here. It's like I see your dead body like
Yeah,
laying there by this window. I'm not going near it.
that literally happened like 2 days ago or whatever. We're playing with Kepper, and I get shot in the tech room. You're like, I'm looting
And
all
I'm
your smoke
laying on your
grenades.
body. I'm like, I'm grabbing your smokes right now.
I
Dude, those smoke
literally was
grenades
laying
saved
down.
my life. Those smoke grenades saved me.
I was laying down, and I was like, I got shot in the thorax, and I was like, okay, I laid down, started medding, and he still hit me again. I was like, and you're
Dude, the
looting
fact
me?
that you died right there made me like super worried because I dropped down and saw your dead fucking corpse. I was like, he's dead, and it looks like he died while laying down. So I think I
Yeah,
crouched by like a corner where like you know that wall. There's that wall in between the windows. I think I just hid there while I looted your body
yeah.
because there's no angle on it. And I waited for the smoke to really saturate the area before moving.
The
And I still
green
looted
ones
the
do it
room.
pretty
When I
well.
realized the smoke was pretty well blocking, I still looted it.
The green
Goddamn.
ones are really nice. I like those ones. The black ones are just. Mm, mm.
Yeah, the green ones are pretty solid. I appreciate the green ones. The goblin gas is cool because it's like a shitty one.
Yeah. Plus, Chris, you got to download Tarkov so we can play with you.
Oh yeah. I haven't. I bought it. I just
You
haven't
bought it.
downloaded it yet.
You bought
You
it. You
bought
paid
it.
for the
I
game.
think you installed it, played with us for like 5 seconds, and then
No, Jack did
Yeah.
that. Jack did that.
No, it was
Remember?
Jack.
yeah, yeah, I know
He
I
got
Jack.
haven't played
on.
with you guys.
We went loaded into a raid. He just brought a pistol and like a bag. And then he just like his Discord went out or some shit. Cause remember he just ran away and we heard shooting across the fucking across the river shortly after. We're like, he's gone.
He's dead. He didn't stand a
We heard
chance.
his pistol going off as he ran away because he was just shooting. Then we heard a bunch of gunshots and we were like,
Yeah, he's gone.
His body was gone though. We couldn't
we
find
couldn't
it.
find him. We couldn't find his corpse.
Jeez.
He got smoked out there.
Rip.
Yeah,
Life comes at you fast.
life comes at you real quick, and sometimes you just get shot in the mouth while you're running around shooting your pistol. It could have been
Yeah.
a fucking scav. Like it could have been AI that dropped him.
Yeah, he rolled down in the water.
Yeah, he just
Goodbye.
fucking flopped into the water. That yeah. That's a game that I took seriously for like one wipe, and I just don't anymore because it's not worth taking seriously.
Well, I would take it
I
a
still get
little bit.
spooked. Don't get me wrong. I still get a little scared every now and then. I'll be like,
Who's
I'll get jump scared by it plenty, but like when I die, it's not like the end of the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I would take it more seriously if I hadn't had a baby and wasn't able
Yeah.
to play during the beginning
yeah.
of the wipe. And plus the wipes, I mean, I feel like they I think they're not gonna do wipes when the game's full release because that would be no point. You know, because the point
They
is that
might still do like
because you can
wipes,
get like
like
permanently
loot
killed.
wipes, maybe. You know, I don't know. They have said so much shit about what they want the game to be that it's like it doesn't even matter anymore.
Yeah,
Like I don't care. I doubt this game will ever be a full release, or that I will still be playing it when it's a full release.
I don't know. I think I'd play it if it was full release. If everyone else was still on. It's a fun game to play with your friends. It's just like
It'd have to be like within 2 years, I think. I think
Yeah,
people will have
2
moved
years.
on if it's not 2 years.
2 more. I give it 2 more years.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it'll
'Cause all of them
last
have a
pretty
fucking
long.
shelf life. Like Siege has Jack was talking to me about it and he was like, people are saying it's dead, like this is the last wipe. And I was like, I thought it was dead 2 years ago.
Yeah,
Like,
dude, the only people
Yeah.
playing are people like Joe who are good at the
people who
game
care
and
about the
and
game. And it's
refuse to
like,
stop playing. And so you only ever run into those annoying people over and
yeah.
over and over again.
In its
And
heyday, it was full of people that just did not give a
they were
shit and were
bad at
Yeah.
the
just like
game.
fucking off, and everyone was ass, and it was just sort of like talking shit in the chat and stuff, and like yelling on the mic.
I miss
And now
whenever
people care.
I miss the old like operator. I can open a wall. Now this operator's
Yeah.
like I can blind you for 50 fucking minutes because I have like 10 flashbangs.
No,
Or
it was operator. This operator is a sledgehammer that can break through wooden walls and doors. This
now it's
operator has a magic drone that can fucking sense where you are and where your family is and tell everyone on the map exactly your location.
Yeah.
yeah.
Or like weird shit. Like fucking the
I
dude with
got
the
a
Or
weird
you
hologram.
can be
yeah,
tracked down.
hologram bitch.
You can
It's
be
like
tracked down for a whole minute during the game that lasts like
yeah,
5 minutes, and it's like, dude, a whole minute is a long ass time.
long like how? Or what like and like the so many of the early operators made sense, like Frost. Like this is a bear trap.
That one,
I have a bear trap.
I didn't
Yeah,
mind that one.
okay, you have a bear trap. That makes perfect sense.
I think
Or the
Mira,
Navy SEAL
fine.
guy with the riot shield thing. It was like, yeah, you have a shield that you put on your gun that blocks bullets.
Yeah, but they
Bet.
made it block
Totally get it.
any bullet, and there was no like you couldn't like
Oh,
kill
it
him
was
with that
broken. I'm
shot.
not saying it wasn't broken, but
Completely.
what I'm saying is his equipment made perfect sense. Totally believable. When you start getting the bitches with the weird shit, I lose interest. Like the one bitch that can heal you remotely.
Yeah,
What is
I,
that?
I like Cappy
Oh
Tao.
Like,
yeah.
what is that? How? Why wouldn't I just be able to do that whenever I want?
I like Cappy Tao. He had a crossbow.
Get a crossbow.
But they never
Dumb.
gave you
Pretty dumb,
normal. They
but
never
like,
gave you normal shit. Like if I had
weren't they all
the fire.
fire? They were
It was
fire, right?
fire and smoke, and I felt like the smoke was pointless because I might as well just have smoke grenades or
Yeah, but I
something.
guess you could like really get it into a spot. I
Yeah,
don't know.
they didn't really give you. I felt like the fire didn't really help. Like it was
Who
very
was the
concentrated.
dumbest operator? I remember there was one where I was like, "That's fucking ridiculous." I'm gonna look him up.
The
I'm
echo,
sure there's new
the one
ones
that
that I've
just
never seen.
the echo one that
Yeah.
just keeps slamming you with the fucking concussion thing over and over again.
Yeah, that bitch was annoying.
Zofia.
I don't know who that
Blitz,
is.
the original operator Blitz was pretty funny when he could like uh I
Oh
think
yeah, just bang, 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 bang
he could like
with the shield.
quickly like
Yeah.
I don't know what happened with the shield. I think they made it so like he can shoot really quickly or something, and it was like overpowered as hell for a week. And they're like, okay, guys, we're gonna tweak this guy.
Yeah.
Headphones came out.
Castle's basically useless now. At this
Castlemaine
point.
coming from Chris Castlemaine.
There's so many of
Yeah.
these guys I just don't know like at all.
They
Like
added the
who's
Splinter Cell guy.
Arane, Sticky Barbs, coats an area of the floor or barbed wire with woo glue
What?
that stops anything or anyone that comes in. It's just like it's gotten weird and dumb, in my
Yeah.
opinion. There's been some newer ones that they put out that made sense, and then some that are just ridiculous. And I like when they release an operator and then they
Make you
decide,
pay.
no, you don't get to use her anymore or him.
I
Like the
I
one defense bitch with the shield. She
Yeah,
was awesome because you could just stand in a corner and block them from taking the site.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and you
All right,
could like kind of
guys.
zap them every now and then.
Gotta hit the bed.
Fine. How long have
Chris
we
is
been doing
tired.
this?
It's because I had a.
Hour 40. This is a long one.
I
This,
gotta. I
this is
gotta wake up
sufficient
for
then.
work. I gotta work early.
All right, Rolando, give us an outro.
He didn't give me
Any
an outro.
any
Good
final
one,
thoughts?
Rolando. We'll see ya.
Thanks, Rolando. Thanks for the outro. Hey, Chris, you
God,
want to tell anyone to like and subscribe? Maybe hit the notification bell.
if you made it this far, why? But thank you. Subscribe, like, recommend this to everyone you know. Listen to this podcast. You can listen to it. You can be working. You can be
I
doing a
think we
quick
did a lot of
jog.
visual stuff to be watching it. Or
No, we
Yeah.
didn't.
I think we did a lot of
Um.
like I'm gonna have to add a lot of the
You're gonna have to
maps.
put some photos in.
The
Yeah, I
maps,
mean,
yeah.
they'll take a quick glance and get the
If you want the
gist.
full experience, obviously it's recommended to watch the video
Put it
version.
on your home television.
Yeah. Kara actually
But
watches it on the
great for the whole
TV.
family. Oh my God.
Whole
Hello,
family.
Kara.
Hello, Kara.
Thank you for watching this far, Kara.
Thanks
Thanks for
for
Thank you.
watching it
watching
on the
it.
TV, like I said.
Shout out. Shout out, Kara.
Okay.
The baby.
and,
Aw.
Ol- and Oliver,
Let's
if
end
you're
it right
watching.
there. That's enough. Let's end it. It's over.
Okay, it's over. Anything else, Rolando? Like and subscribe or else.